Welcome to Pinball Mayhem. My name is Jeremy Ajma, and today we have a special guest who created this book, 101 Pinball Puzzles. It's available on Amazon. Welcome, Stephanie Lesser.
Hi, Jeremy. Thanks so much for having me on Pinball Mayhem. It's an honor to be here.
You bet. I'm glad you're here. Before we get to the book, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm pretty sure you know I really like to play pinball. I also love competitive pinball and a lot of other games, especially word games like Scrabble. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm better at Scrabble than I am at pinball.
Nice.
And recently I started constructing puzzles, and I discovered that I enjoy creating the puzzles even more than solving them.
What led you to creating the book?
My goal is to help promote pinball and to give props to the pinball community. So since I'm a puzzle constructor, it seemed like the best way to do that.
For those who haven't seen the book, obviously there's a lot of different puzzle types and stuff, but you mentioned, celebrating the pinball creators and stuff. How do you go about doing that in a puzzle book?
Well, in this book, I used the basic word search puzzle, but I have some that are dedicated to the IFPA staff, some that are dedicated to top players, and a bunch of pages dedicated to the designers, artists, programmers, and all the people that make the machines that we love to play so much fun.
Excellent. I personally know very little about the publishing industry. Were there any challenges with getting the book published?
Well, publishing was not really challenging because Amazon really makes it so easy. They give you all the resources and instructions, and it's just a pretty easy process. I think the biggest challenge that I faced was trying to squeeze in as many people into the book as I could.
What are you most proud of with this project?
I think I'm most proud of the crossword puzzles. I thought it would be a lot of fun for the important people in pinball to actually see their own names in print.
That's great. Who do you envision as the buyer of the book?
That's a very good question, Jeremy.
Thank you.
I think I envision the buyer of the book as someone who obviously enjoys pinball and puzzles, or probably even more likely, someone looking for a unique and affordable gift for a pinball enthusiast.
All right, so how I found out about this book is I watch a stream on Twitch called Pinball and Cancer with Norma Jennings, and I see Stephanie in there in the chat all the time, and that's kind of how I learned about it. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
That's funny, because that's how I learned about Pinball Mayhem. Yeah, I try never to miss an episode of it. I try to support all my friends, and she's going through quite a journey with terminal cancer, and I just want to do everything I can to support her. So if you're watching this and you haven't seen Pinball and Cancer on Twitch, 7 o'clock on Tuesday nights, please check it out.
Yeah, 7 o'clock Eastern.
You'll see.
Definitely.
Yeah, you can join Jeremy. Jeremy and I are there almost every single week.
One of the reasons I wanted to do the video with you is to help you to promote this book. Is there anything else people can do besides just rushing out and buying a copy of the book? Is there any way else they can help you out with this project?
Well, yes. If you get the book and you enjoy it, please leave me a few stars on Amazon. You don't even need to write a review. You can just put some stars there so that other people that are shopping know that it's worth purchasing.
Do you have anything else to add?
Well, yes. I'm sorry I had to leave out so many people. I put a lot of people into the book, and there are so many more that I was not able to include. So I'm already considering another 99 pinball puzzles.
That's excellent. That is great.
Oh, and thank you so much for having me here, Jeremy. I really appreciate the opportunity, and I love your stream. And thanks again.
Excellent. Thank you very much for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. Okay, Stephanie, on the back of the book, there's some interesting information. It says here that you're a puzzle constructor whose crosswords have appeared in the New York Times, Los Angeles Times, and the Wall Street Journal. That sounds super interesting because I know nothing about crossword puzzles. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
It's funny. My mom has always done the New York Times crossword puzzle in ink since I was a little kid, and I thought it would be fun for her and for me to see my name there in the New York Times. And that's kind of one thing that motivated me to get into the crossword construction.